Government is proposing a number of adjustments to the Uganda People's Defence Forces Act of 2005 in response to a recent Supreme Court ruling. More of this was revealed during UPC's Behind the Headlines program.
You live in a region that has 3 conflict zones or systems: the Great Lakes conflict system, the Sudan conflict system, and the Horn of Africa conflict system. These conflict systems have small arms proliferating into the country. Therefore, non-authorized persons can easily access firearms and ammunition. Knowing our encumbrances within the traditional judicial system, many of which the councils know better than I do, backlog, like you have cases of people who have been on remand for 9 years.
Among the key changes are provisions that allow the General Court-Martial to continue trying civilians found in possession of military equipment, the replacement of the Field Court-Martial with a unit disciplinary committee, and the establishment of service court-martials for different army branches.
So if you commit a crime with a combatant or an officer, then you ought to be charged together in the court-martial. If he assists me to commit a crime, then he has qualified himself to join me in the court-martial. That's the amendment that is being brought on board.
Individuals dissatisfied with military court decisions will now have the right to appeal to the Civilian Court of Appeal.
You are armed as a civilian, right? When you commit aggravated robbery, first of all, you acquire the arm illegally. Then you commit a crime with the same gun, you qualify yourself for the court-martial. Those are the areas we want to leave you, you in the civilian courts, to deal with, because these are a monopoly over the military.
The amendments also aim at formally recognizing the Special Forces Command, SFC, as a part of the UPDF, expand the High Command to include more government officials, and establish a joint military command to oversee operations.
The Supreme Court recommended the presiding person of the court to be a person that qualifies to be a judge of the High Court. In the amendments there, I'm sure you have seen it, honorable members. That's number one. Number two, this very court you are talking about has acquitted some individuals. It didn't get orders to take them back. We have a history with that court.
Another proposal would grant the President powers to re-engage retired officers with specialized skills. President Yoweri Museveni convened the NRM caucus to discuss the amendments, but opposition leaders have expressed concerns over their swift progression, cautioning that they could infringe on constitutional rights. Sandra Kahunde, UBC News.